if I offer you coffee or tell you to go to sleep?
Is it morning? There's no time in this place.
Yeah. How's the baby?
Same.
She's holding her own. Doctor said that'd be a good sign, right?
Hope. I look at her all plugged into all those machines, and I just want to scoop her up and wrap her up warm, take her home. Wherever her home is, with Skylar.
Maybe not. You want her, don't you? That's why I brought Eli. We can make sure Sierra comes home with you.
This tells me you delivered the baby.
Yeah, well, I was the only one there, so I had to. I was the first person to hold Sierra. I have to take care of her. I want to.
That's why Eli's here.
I'm Stacy's closest relative. What do you think my chances are of getting custody of Sierra?
It's entirely up to Rex. If he wants to share custody of his daughter, that's his...
No, I can't. Turns out I'm not the baby's father.
Nobody...
He was Sierra's father all this time?
Yeah. He was happy to see me stuck with Stacy. He didn't want any part of the baby then. Now he's suddenly trying to play daddy.
So Skylar is asserting his parental rights.
Well, I guess that's what you call it. He's all talk.
But we're certain he is the father.
Who used his baby as part of a fraud. Not to mention his actions put Stacy and the baby directly in harm's way.
Gigi?
It's true. If Skylar had spoken up sooner, Stacy wouldn't have been kidnapped.
He's the reason she's dead.
That may be so, but it's speculation as far as the court's concerned. Rex, I'm gonna be honest, this is a tough case to make. Even though Stacy never filed a will, she did name Skylar as a legal guardian. Unless we can find a very good reason to disqualify him.
Like what?
Was he ever convicted of a crime?
No.
I'm afraid there isn't much ground for a custody case.
But Gigi is the baby's aunt.
And Skylar is the baby's father.
I didn't expect you to think I have zero chance of getting custody of Sierra.
Oh, no, not absolute zero.
But...
Listen, it's family court, so there's a lot more latitude as far as evidence is concerned.
Translate.
You can get away with a lot more than you could in a normal court, especially when a child's involved. Now, we might get lucky, pull the right judge, and be able to make a strong argument, but to win this case...
Tell me. I'm a PI, I'll find whatever you need.
We need convincing evidence that Skylar Joplin is not a good father.
That's it?
Well, it's not that simple, Rex. We're talking facts here. Concrete evidence that impeaches Skylar's character.
Done. Believe me, there's nobody in Lambview who'd be your worst dad. Skylar was banned from teaching because of this thing with this student.
That's a good start. Is that on the record?
Probably. And he stole drugs.
Go on.
Yeah. He took this drug that induces early labor. He was going to give it to Stacy to make the timing work on the baby's birth.
Is there proof of this?
Well, he told me and Gigi, straight out.
Is that why the baby was born early, do you think?
He says it's not, but there's no way to know for sure, right? Oh, and Eli, he's an addict. Now that has got to count.
Skylar doesn't use drugs. He's been clean. He's been clean for years. He's not this monster.
All right, look. Custody battles are by definition ugly. They can get nasty and brutal very fast. Rex, you know, I went over this with you at the hotel.
Yeah.
Now, this case is going to be harder than others. Courts favor the biological parents. To try to prove that the baby's father is unfit, it'll be war. You're going to have to look at the other side as the enemy, because they are. If you're not willing to do that, you really shouldn't pick this fight at all.
Gigi, it's your call. Can you do it? Can you hurt Skylar if you have to keep the baby? I thought this is what you wanted.
I want to take Sierra home with me and raise her. But why does it have to be this war?
It doesn't have to be. We just need to be ready.
What time is it? Oh, Shane's gonna be late for school.
I took care of it, Gigi. You're fried, aren't you?
This is happening really fast. I know that I said, let's do this, but I didn't think.
You only need to think about one thing. What kind of life do you want for Sierra Rose?
Because there's more to it than that.
Well, we'll handle it. No matter how rough it gets, no matter what happens, I'm here. I got your back, Marasco.
Go.
You don't have to decide anything right now, Gigi. We can wait until we know the baby's okay.
No. Sierra needs to know that she has a real home. That I'm waiting for her. I will do whatever it takes. File the papers. I want custody of Sierra Rose.